everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Jessica and this is Unite Inside, and we help people unite with all the parts inside of them. And in this video, I have a very amazing topic, which is a continuation of the last video that I made about the identity loop. And this is actually the last part and the most important part. I am going to finally show you how to actualize this new version of you, and how to act as this new version of you, and how to become this new version. Because as I was saying, it is very important to understand that we manifest from where we are and not from who we think and not from who we want to be. Okay? We manifest from who we are right now, who we think we are right now. And whatever identity do you have that you're holding on to, of I am poor, or identifying as someone that is very unlovable, whatever it is right now, because there is a lot of types of identities. And whoever you identify with right now is that identity. Okay? And how do you know this? How do you know that you identify as this part? It's because, ask yourself, who do I think I am? What do I think about myself in everyday life? When I wake up, who do I think I am? Who do I think I am meant to be? That's it. If you think you're someone that is very unlovable, that you're meant to have a small life, that you're meant to achieve small dreams, that you're meant to achieve small goals, whatever that is, that's what you're going to manifest. Because whatever you think of yourself is what's going to manifest. If you think you're somebody that's meant for greatness, if you think you're someone that is so lovable, so lucky, that it's all about who you think you are in this moment. It's all about what you believe about yourself. This is actually about your identity. And so what can you do to actually start becoming this new identity? How to shift from your old identity to your new identity? The first thing you have to consider is, which is the most important thing, is that momentum is everything. The reason why you have a life that you have right now is because you have created some type of momentum that created this life for you. If you are poor, or if you are not where you want to be in life, or if you don't feel like you're fulfilling your dreams, because your reality doesn't look like the reality that you want to experience. Maybe your relationships are messed up. Maybe your career is horrible. Whatever it is, it's all because of who you think you are right now. It's all because of the identity that you hold about yourself. Okay? And so, with that being said, you have to understand that you have created a momentum. You have a vibrational momentum of consistently thinking and feeling and acting in a certain way. Consistently, and giving your attention, giving your power, which is attention, to a certain version of you. When you get up in the morning and you always look for reasons why you're not lucky, reasons why you're not achieving your dreams, reasons why you are not good enough, reasons why you will never get where you want to be. When you try hard to avoid not being where you want to be. That's also a form of resistance. And that resistance is also a form of momentum that you're creating. Whatever you avoid, you get. A lot of us are living life in a resistance mode. We're trying hard not to experience what we don't want to experience or what we fear to experience. And if that's you, you're actually going to experience what you fear to experience because you're focusing on it. You're giving more attention to it, and you're also trying hard to avoid it. And whatever you do to try to avoid it is also going to create a momentum that's going to manifest it for you. Because what you fear, you manifest. What you resist persists. And that's how you create momentum. If you constantly think certain thoughts about yourself, you're going to start to feel some type of way about yourself. And then you're going to start to act in a certain way that is that matches your beliefs about yourself. When you do this, when you take actions that literally match your limiting beliefs, this is how you reinforce these limiting beliefs. It's almost like you're telling the universe, this is true. I am indeed not good enough. I am indeed not the type of person that can get this type of reality. And unfortunately, if this is something that you believe in, you have to examine that belief. You have to ask yourself deeper questions to actually get into the root reason why you believe this about yourself. What are you really afraid of? And do the healing, do the manifestation. Like the healing, find healing methods that will actually help you to achieve the healing that you need to achieve, help you to let go of these patterns. And I have a lot of videos about this. You can also find them in my YouTube channel, and they are about a lot of healing methods. There is a disidentification method. There's another video about how to become the observer. There is another video about how to heal the right way. There is other videos about how to release shame, guilt, all of that. Okay? So go ahead and watch them. I'm going to make more videos about how to release this type of patterns. Okay? And so let's get into it. I want to show you a way that I did and I followed that actually helped me to release my old identity and to start creating my new identity. Release my old identity and to start creating my new identity. Okay? So the first thing I did is, what I want you to do is you need to make a you need to make like a list, 3 lists, okay? The first list is going to be about your thoughts. The second one is going to be about your feelings. And the last one is going to be about your actions. What are you going to do from here? You are going to write down your thoughts right now about yourself when it comes to a specific thing that you're trying to manifest. For example, if you're trying to manifest your best career, write down the thoughts that you have right now about yourself in regards to this career. Like, for example, do you feel like a successful person? Do you feel like you are someone that is very lucky when it comes to your career, that can manifest clients, that has what it takes? Whatever it is, do you feel confident? Everything, write it down. Same if you want to manifest love. Who do you think you are when it comes to manifesting your dream person? Do you feel like you're good enough for your dream person? Do you feel like as a person, you are someone that someone can consider as a dream? You know? Can someone see you and think, oh my God, this is my dream girl. This is my dream boy. This is my dream man. This is my dream woman. You know? Can someone look at you like that? And same with money. Do you think you're someone that's capable of manifesting money? Or do you believe that you're someone that's limited? And why do you believe that? Do you think that you have to work so hard just to get a little bit of money? Or do you think that you are someone that can manifest big chunks of abundance even if you're just being yourself? Write down what do you think about yourself in regards to what you're trying to manifest. And in the second list, you're going to write down the feelings that you have right now about yourself. Okay? When it comes to this thing that you're trying to manifest, I feel disempowered. I feel like I am stuck. I feel like I'm not able to manifest this thing. I feel that there is something lacking about me. I feel that I'm not good enough when it comes to this thing, whatever it is. Or I feel that I'm powerful. I feel that I can manifest it. I feel that it's close. I can get it. What you feel is your beliefs. And so write them down. How do you feel right now? And be honest, because that is exactly what's causing you to manifest what you manifest. Beliefs are literally just beliefs. They're not truths about yourself. You can believe in anything you want. And when you choose to believe in something that's not really good for you, what happens is that you are going to have to manifest it. It's going to manifest for you, which is not good. The third list is going to be about your actions. Write down, which actions am I taking right now when it comes to what I'm trying to manifest. Like, for example, are you really putting yourself out there if you want to manifest love? Are you really acting as though you are going to manifest love? Or are you acting as though you're not going to manifest love? Are you all, like hopeless and you tell people like I'm hopeless, or maybe the actions that you take are very disempowering? What is it? What do you do? The actions that you take every day reinforce your reality. And if you don't want to reinforce bad realities, you have to pay attention. What are the actions I'm taking? Am I acting as a lovable person? Do I love myself? How do I treat myself? Do I take care of myself? How do I treat myself every day? What is my self-talk? Do I have a negative self-talk, but I want to find someone to love me where I can't even love myself? Like, what's happening here? Do I doubt my own product, but I expect others to not doubt it and to be interested in it? How do I treat myself? How do I act every day? What is my beingness and also actions every day that I take in regards to what I'm trying to manifest? Okay? And if you're writing down all of it, then you have three lists, okay? You have your feelings, you have your thoughts, your feelings, and then your actions. And then what you're gonna make is another list, another 3 list, okay, that you actually need to create, because this is going to be about your new reality. This is going to be about your new identity. So you're going to go in the section 1 and you're going to write down my thoughts about the new identity. Which thoughts will you be thinking about yourself if you were where you want to be? Which thoughts will you be thinking about yourself if you were that new identity? If you were that person that actually is successful, is abundant, is lovable, has the love of their life in their life? Whatever it is. So write down, which thoughts am I going to think about myself every day? I'm going to think I'm such a successful person. I'm going to think I'm such a lovable person. I'm going to be so proud of myself. I'm going to think good thoughts about myself. I'm going to think positive thoughts about myself. I'm going to have uplifting thoughts about myself. Every day, which thoughts? Literally, what I want you to do is in this exercise, you really have to visualize. Close your eyes and visualize. How do I walk? How do I talk? What is my routine? What do I do every day? And when you're thinking about this, how am I thinking? Like, what are the thoughts that are going in my head if I was really where I want to be? Oh my God, I'm so powerful. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. I'm so connected. I'm so supported. Whatever it is. And write all of them down. And then go to the next section, next list, and write down which feelings am I going to be feeling if I was this identity. Close your eyes again, and then visualize, like I said, what do you do in your day, in your morning? How is your life like? How does it feel? And focus on the feeling now. How do you feel every day if you really had what you wanted to have? If you really had that reality that you want? I feel free. I feel happy. I feel empowered. I feel excited. I feel positive. Whatever it is, write it all down. And then go to the next section, which is about your actions. And then close your eyes and ask yourself, which routines and actions am I taking every day if I was really this version of me? I wake up every day. I take care of myself. I do what I want. I do what makes me happy. I go out for walks. I take care of my health. Whatever it is. When it comes to the reality that you truly want to manifest, just think about it. Visualize it. Which actions? Because there's always actions. How am I going to act? How am I going to act? How am I going to act? Because believe it or not, right now, you're not acting like the person of your dreams. You really are not. Because otherwise, you would have the dream life that you want. Because it would manifest. But you really are not. Actions are very important. The reason why actions are very important is because actions are literally, they tell the universe, they're a reflection of your beliefs about yourself. And every time you act some type of way, it is definitely always because you have some type of reason why behind that action. We don't just act in a way. We don't just act in any way. We always have a reason why we're doing what we're doing. Okay? So if you're basically live a life that's very lazy, or I'm not trying to judge you, but if you really have this life where you're like, okay, you're not really thinking about your future, you're not thinking about your dreams, you're not trying to take action on them, and you're not inspired, and you don't put yourself out there. Like someone that really believes in themselves will put themselves out there. They will talk, they will initiate situations and conversations. They will do that when it comes to love or when it comes to career because they trust themselves. They know that they can get what they want. But someone that doesn't, they will be shy, quiet, they will procrastinate on what they should be doing, all of that, you know? And also pay attention to the way all of these things actually create a new momentum. And what you need to do, why am I telling you this? It's because we need to create a new momentum. Our thoughts are going to create our feelings, and then our feelings are going to create our beliefs, and our beliefs are going to create the pattern or the actions that we're going to take. All of this is going to create your new identity. And I want to tell you this, the only reason why you have the old identity is because you consistently chose to think bad things about yourself, to think I'm not worthy every day, to entertain feelings that are not worthy of you not feeling worthy, and to do actions that are not really going to get you where you want to go. Okay? Take actions that literally are a reflection, they reflect how you feel about yourself. They reflect what you think about yourself. And that's really what created you did this so consistently in a very constant way that it created this identity, this ego. And I want you to know that this is not who you are. You are not your ego. You are not your identity. You can create an identity. You can create the type of identity that you want. But you don't have to hold on to an identity that you don't resonate with. As I'm saying, we need to create an identity that matches your soul's essence. And so if you really want to create this, all you have to do is to realize, why did I create my old identity? It's because you got caught up in it. Fear is such a strong vibration. Fear actually makes you pay attention more and more to what you're afraid of. Why? Because your mind feels as though it's going to protect you. It's more safe to pay attention to what you're afraid of than to not. You know, it's almost like you have to always be alert. Let me see, what is it that's gonna protect me from experiencing not feeling good enough? Oh, let me people please. Or, oh, let me create this whole persona that literally stops me from being good enough, actually. Like from experiencing what I actually deserve to experience. All these things that we create with our ego actually stop us from manifesting what we truly want. And all you have to do is to become aware of it. So what you have to do is pay less. Another thing I want you to do is pay less attention every day to your old identity and more attention to your new identity. So pay less attention to your old identity, more attention to your new identity. What do I mean with this? What you're going to do is you're consciously going to wake up in the morning and decide, I'm going to look in the list, what are the thoughts that I'm supposed to be thinking about myself? I'm supposed to be thinking, I'm so beautiful. I'm such an attractive, magnetic person. I'm such a goddess. I'm such a god. I'm such an amazing being. I'm going to have gratitude. I'm so happy, universe. Thank you for blessing me with who I am. You're going to focus on the positive. Go in the mirror, look at yourself, and think, oh my God, I am so happy about myself. I'm just ask yourself in that moment, what is it that makes me feel about myself good? Like, what is it about myself that I really feel proud of and happy about? And then focus on that, okay, with your thoughts. And when you focus on that with your thoughts, tell yourself, this is why I really am a lucky person, or this is why I'm so good enough for what I deserve. This is how to reinforce your new identity by reinforcing your beliefs. And how can you reinforce a new belief? You have to think about it all the time, consciously and constantly think thoughts that are in alignment, okay? That are in alignment with your new reality, okay? So how do you do this? When you get up in the morning, literally think, okay, what a beautiful day. Be honest about your feelings I'm not saying that you have to become you're someone that really rejects their bad side. That's not what I'm saying. You have to be someone that actually is honest about their feelings, but at the same time, even though you're feeling those emotions, even though you have criticism in your head or bad thoughts in your head, you have to reinforce a new way of thinking, reintroduce a new way of thinking. Think about it. Even though you have a part of you that inward, it might be criticizing you, you have to start becoming more loving with yourself. Decide, this is who I chose to be. I'm choosing to become this new version of me. Okay? Without resisting anything, without forcing anything, just decide to start treating yourself and thinking differently and feeling differently about yourself. And give more attention to that and enjoy it. Enjoy that new momentum. When you enjoy a certain momentum, it actually manifests, because then the universe thinks, okay, she is really in her amazing, perfect reality right now. You have to create it as a state of being first. That's what's important. And if you really want to do that, like I said, when you get up in the morning, reinforce those thoughts. Think about them. Think about it in when it comes to anything that you're doing in your day. Let's say that you're taking a walk. Think about, oh my God, I'm such an amazing person. Oh my God, I'm so grateful. Oh my God, I bring wealth. Oh my God, I do all these things. I'm so happy. And even though you have other thoughts that you have, tell yourself, I'm choosing a new vibration. I am choosing this because the old vibration manifested. And so is this new vibration. It's also going to manifest. And so I am choosing to understand that the only reason why I manifested the bad reality is because I chose to think about bad thoughts unconsciously. And so right now, I am consciously going to choose better thoughts. I'm consciously going to think better thoughts. And then feel them. Truly feel them in the moment. Just get up in the morning and choose. This is a decision. Decide a new self. I'm creating a new vibration. I am becoming a new self. Regardless of whether I feel the old self with me still, I'm still gonna treat myself as my new version. I'm gonna change everything about myself. I'm gonna change everything about my routine that is not in alignment with my new reality. I'm gonna get up in the morning. I'm gonna journal really positive thoughts. I'm gonna become very grateful. I'm gonna think about which actions is my actual new self going to be doing every day. Like, for example, my new self is going to have a better diet. My new self is going to have really good self-care routines. My new self is going to be, even the things that you watch can change. You should change everything. You should look at your phone. Like, what am I watching? My new self is going to watch, for example, if your new self wants to become a business woman or a businessman, she's going to watch more business videos, not weird, videos that people that are not really that serious about their life watch. There's no judgment. You can watch anything you want, but I'm just saying what you watch every day have something to do with, is like a reflection of what you think about yourself. Okay? So change everything and become that part one day, like day by day, you're going to create this new vibration. Okay? And so you have to reinforce this new identity, this new feeling that you have every day, by visualizing how does it feel. And even if you get thoughts that are not good, feelings that are not good, you can actually do healing on them. Sit down and do some healing. Do some mantras, do some meditations, let go. Okay? And then carry on with your new vibration. Do this constantly. And this is why it's important to take actions that are in alignment, and also to change your routine. It's because your routine is actually your pattern that you're stuck in. Okay? Because, whatever you do every day and all the time literally is a reflection of what you truly think about yourself. And actually, it also helps you if you start to act as that part of you, to feel more as that part of you. And so do whatever it takes to achieve the feeling of beingness, and feeling of being this part of you, being this version of you. Okay? And I promise you, if you do this every day, consistently, for as long as you can, you just have to do it. And even if you go back, always bounce back. It doesn't matter how long. It's okay. Forgive yourself, bounce back. It's going to be hard. It's not easy to change your ways after years and years of like practicing this old frequency. You know, when you're creating a new frequency, it's going to be hard sometimes, and you might, and I don't want you to be hard on yourself. I also don't want you to be unrealistic. Like, I don't want you to think thoughts about yourself, even though you're feeling exhausted or you're feeling like this is not working. If that's what's happening for you, you have to sit down and be with yourself, but at the same time, hold that vibration. Identify, this is what you're going to do. Identify with this new version. Identify with those new thoughts, feelings, and actions. That's what you have to identify with. This is the secret, is to identify with those new thoughts. And if you identify with them, you're going to think them more often. You're going to, if this is what you really think you are, even if there is a part of you that doesn't think that that's what you are, really, just do it, because that part of you, which is your ego, is not on the driver's seat. You are the one that's on the driver's seat. You are the leader of yourself. So regardless of what this part thinks, carry on, think thoughts that you want to think, feel feelings that you want to feel, and take actions that you want to take. And when you do this a lot, your old version is going to integrate with your new version. Those old thoughts, those limiting beliefs, they are going to start to feel more safe to integrate and to become what you want. It's going to happen naturally. That's what happened to me. When I started loving myself more, the old parts of me that were not loving me and were hateful, they started to feel more soft. They started to soften more and actually feel loved more. And so they released themselves. You know, I want you to know you are not your ego, and you are not any part of you that feels not good enough or not worthy of any of that. That's your ego. And you can choose who you want to be every day consciously and become that every day with your actions, thoughts, and feelings. And the more you do this and you identify with this new version, you carry yourself like that, you visualize it like that. And I want you to do this. I want you to be this right now. Don't do this in the future. Don't think about it as something that's going to happen in the future. Change right now. Change your view of life, of yourself, of everything right now, because that is how you're going to manifest. That's the secret. A lot of people don't manifest because they stay the same. They don't change who they are in the moment. They don't match the vibration of their soul. They stay who they think they are, and they do these manifestation tactics or methods, and they might work with like a few things, but they're not going to work with the big stuff. You're not going to end up manifesting a whole different timeline. And what I'm trying to show you here is to manifest a whole different timeline. I want you to manifest a different timeline from the one that you had before, where you have abundance, the love of your life, everything that you want. Not just one thing or a car or a little thing. No, you're going to manifest a whole big lifetime of the reality that you actually want to manifest. Okay? You can only do this by changing what you think about yourself, the way you see things right now in this moment, regardless of where you are. Where I started working with whatever I see. You know, whatever I see, I started using it for my reality as a way to reinforce my new belief system. That's what you have to do. You have to pay less attention to your old reality, to whatever reminds you of your old reality. Because this is how you manifested your old reality. It's because you started using your circumstances and experiences as a way of telling yourself that you're not good enough, as a way of reinforcing what you don't want. Like thinking, oh, this is why I'm not good enough. Oh, they're treating me bad. It must be because I'm not good enough. No, if that happens to you, when you experience something that doesn't make you feel good, let it slide. Don't even focus on it. Focus more and give more attention to anything that happens in your reality that can make you feel good. If you see just a butterfly, think this is a good sign that I'm going to get wealth, that I'm going to get freedom, that I'm going to get happiness. use it and feel it within you. Feel happy, feel gratitude. This is how you train yourself to start thinking positively, to start having a bigger vibration and holding a bigger vibration. You can do this consciously. You're always welcome to do this consciously with yourself. You're never out of control in your own reality. You can think thoughts, feel feelings, and do stuff that are in alignment with what you want. You can do this. Okay? And be gentle with that old version of you. Be gentle with it. Okay? So I hope that you like this video and that it helped you. And this is something that I also help people with personally. In my sessions, we help people to actually become this new version of them. And there's a lot that we do. So if you want to join us, that will be an amazing opportunity for you. And plus, recently I've just been giving people free sessions, and then from there we can see what we can do with whatever you're trying to manifest, and we can see your options. And so if you like this, you can contact me via Facebook, and I am so excited to go on this journey with you. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and comment, and I will see you in the next video.